for you to realize that you have the capacity to beat stress takes two very important things that I'm going to talk to you about today. What is stress? Let's say this is you, and the demands on you are perceived as greater than what you are capable of. That's when you get stressed. So these demands could be anything. Stress can manifest as stuff that's physical or emotional or psychological, behavioral, anything. But for you to realize that you have the capacity to beat stress takes two very important things that I'm going to talk to you about today. One, you have to understand that this is a perceived thing. You perceive that you are smaller than the demands imposed upon you, but you're not. You could be larger. And how would you be larger? You'll be larger if you network, if you have partners. If you go back to the art of war, the enemy of your enemy is your friend. Now, who's the enemy of stress? Think about it. When you are stressed, what happens to you? You lose energy. You lose the will to do things. You lose the control over yourself. You lose basically everything that is called energy. If we agree that stress and energy don't meet eye to eye, then if you have energy, you don't have stress. If you have stress, your energy goes down. So what you've got to do is make friends with the enemy of the enemy. Make friends with energy, and you will be stress-free forever. Now, this is a completely different way of thinking. When you think of what medicine and normal conditioning urges us to do, what is energy? Energy has many forms. Energy could be gratitude. Energy could be prayer. Which is why when science draws the line, they cannot, for example, help somebody anymore in the hospital. They say you've got to pray for this person. And that's very important. And that brings me to the second part of how you can beat stress forever. And that is to realize that this is not you alone against this. This is you with a lot of power inside. And that inner power is what you can tap to manifest a completely different outer reality. Now, what is inner power? Inner power is an energetic connection that we have with our inside, with what the meditators of 4,000 or 5,000 years ago called the energy anatomy, the energy channels, acupuncture, acupressure. All these things have come from those studies. And science still has not got to the level where it can measure a lot of these things. Which is why for science this is still woo-woo stuff. But for the experiential person, this can be experienced in minutes. And that's what I would urge you to do. Get in touch with me and let's see how we can get you to experience energy, use your inner power, and manifest with your inner power a completely stress-free life. How about it?